back to BZmiatas. Today we're doing our first non-Miata project. So I have a 2011 Cadillac CTS. It's the 3.0 luxury model with all-wheel drive. It is an automatic, so that means I'm not keeping it. And yeah, it's got 95,000 miles, and I got it for a pretty dang good deal at the auction. So we're gonna go ahead and repair it. It's got some front end damage, and I'm gonna try and just wrap this up quickly and move on to the next thing. All right, first look at the Cadillac. Got it all pulled in. Doesn't quite fit as well in here as the Miata. All right, so I've already been inside the car, but don't have much time today. Oh, airbag's gone off. Got a fender in here. The front seat, we have both the little grill inserts for the fenders. I think this fender's pretty bent. I don't know if I can use it at all or if I'd want to. And then we got that hanging seal, which simple fix. Back end's all nice. This side's all nice. It's got great tires on it. Actually found something about this guy that owned it before, and he worked at Discount Tire, which that's why it's got the TSW wheels on it and good tires. Only thing with this fender is small door ding dent there from its life, and then this corner should be rounded down like that, but instead it's kind of bent outward. But I'll be able to fix that, use this fender. In the trunk, we have one headlight, which has broken tabs there. Yeah, that one's barely hanging on. It's cracked. And I don't even have the other headlight. We luckily do have the grille though. And another thing we did have over here on the floor is the lower grille, which is good. That'll definitely save me. Some unexpected things we'll need. Didn't see them in any pictures, but I was hoping they were just stored away. We don't have our crash bar or the pad that would be on it. We don't have any of the front bumper. We have the grille, the lower grille. We need headlights. We'll need a passenger fender. We need the whole bumper, fog lamp assemblies, probably some other little tinier pieces if we don't get a full used bumper with some extra stuff attached for us. I think that was, yeah, that's fine. Gotta clean it up a little bit. I don't have much time today, but put the hood down. Hood is 100% good. No dings on the front. Just only small thing is this. Fortunately, it looks like we're also missing hardware for the fender. Sometimes when they're disassembled, those come in little bags, at least a little bit, which would have been nice. And we don't have this side skirt. So I can't imagine that was damaged if the wheels or suspension isn't damaged at all. So it looks like it just didn't get transported back with the car. Other than just replacing things, some damage we'll have to repair is this is slightly bent out, whereas the other one's straight. You can see it's lost paint, so just need to pull that out right there. AC's working good. This is correct. Pin it together. Over on this side, that's entirely straight. However, this needs to pull forward more. Should be at a better angle. And then a smooth transition, not a hard bend. And that'll straighten that out. Yeah, so a little bit of work there. No cut harnesses or anything like that to deal with, which is awesome. Back to the other side. I'm not sure where this is supposed to mount up because it's just hanging with the zip tie there. Kind of shocked that the computer is right there in the front. I think those will be our only repair things. Other than that, I'll just be reassembling it. We replace those few things. We'll have a very pretty and complete Cadillac CTS. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started by cleaning up the writing there, get that sticker off, and there's writing on the driver's side. This got pushed back and bent, so I'm gonna try and pull it out right now a little bit. I think to get it fully pulled out, I'll need to take off the wheel. Alright, most of the work I'm going to have to do on this car is going to have to be done outside of the garage because there's just not a lot of space. But one thing I can take care of is this little corner here got pushed up a little bit, so we're just going to bend it down. Now we have this fixed up. It's not perfect. Very small things like this that I wish I could do perfectly, but I'm not there yet. But it looks better. Our headlight will fit pretty great into that, and it should cover most of it anyway. And then just, yeah, small paint stick to get it filled in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the car out now and clean up the interior. Alright, yesterday we got in our new headlights, which have black instead of chrome inside. Right now they're plastic wrapped to stay safe. We'll leave them that way. And yeah, I like those a lot. Today we get used hood seal. It says it's from a coupe, but I'm pretty sure the front end is all interchangeable. They really seem that way. So that's what we're going with. So, can't really put this on until we have the radiator panel, and the radiator panel goes over all the other parts. So, just good to have in. Should be getting about 9 packages tomorrow. Alright, I was looking things over and trying to test fit up the headlight a little bit. And it appears this is bent up because the headlight tab has to sit on top of it. I'm going to hammer that down a bit. Alright, the way this headlight goes in, one tab sits up here and bolts in, There's a nut where one tab bolts in, and then there's something right about here, which I assume is on the bumper itself, which I don't have yet. That's also a thing. And then dowels go through these holes, and the whole thing just slides in. Now that we have the bottom tab realigned, give it one last test fit. So it's just wedged sitting there right now, so it could fall. I don't think it will. With enough force, like that, the hole starts to line up almost perfectly. That body line's good, along the side is great. And so I think since this isn't just this is an OEM headlight, and well, yes, there was accident damage, but we should be able to get it to line up, screw in. Might have to drill that out a little bit to hold its place where it needs to be. It'll also depend on our last tab, which is right here. Clearly doesn't go to anything yet, but it should. One thing that's new to me on this build is it's missing a lot of parts. Previous cars I bought have had pretty much everything. So with missing parts, those are easy to find and replace. You just look up part numbers and such. I think a harder thing is hardware. And so I can find videos, I can see what the hardware looks like, but I don't exactly know thread pitch or anything like that. And considering, for one thing, the side skirt, I can look at the other side because that's whole and see what that looks like to find replacements for the passenger side. On the front end, things like the headlights where everything is missing on both sides, I kind of have to reverse engineer it however I can and come up with the right hardware, or just go buy one of everything the store has. Alright, with a little work, that one is good. So, just need more of the same bolts that are on the fenders here. Alright, this is a nut, the captive washer from the fender on the passenger side. And this also looks like what we need. Alright, this video is running long, so we're going to go ahead and cut this into part 2, and there'll probably be a part 3 just of finishing up. So, thanks for watching, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!